6 teams with the highest percentage, not just because of their seed. Here's the reality. There's not a lot of NBA guys in college basketball. Find the teams that either have an NBA guy or two, or in Duke's case, 4. And then find coaches who have a history of winning games. Coaching matters a lot here. NBA talent matters a lot. And even when you do find the occasional upset, the team that wins by upset the following game usually loses. Go Chalk. I've always been top 10% in every bracket I've ever had, and it's not because I watch more college basketball or some expert. I just go with the teams that have an NBA player or two, go with teams that have tournament experience, go with teams that play a lot of big games in full arenas that can handle the pressure. 6 for 6, they're all remaining.
Where Colin was wrong.
Gronk retired, and I said twice last week, I thought he was going to come back for 1 more year. Listen, it was either 1 more year or retire. You know, his body's falling apart. I didn't have any great sources on this, but I said, my hunch is he's become a really, really important blocker. College football doesn't produce those. And the truth is, he's a really coachable player. And I think New England and him had kind of a wink-wink, nudge-nudge relationship where they didn't ask a ton of him until late in the year, and he was unbelievable in the Super Bowl and unbelievable in the AFC Championship. But in the end, Gronk knows his body. It's probably, and why talk about Big Ben? And time Pro Bowl, his thoughts about Gronk, he faced him a few times, that's coming up. When men and women upgrade from their tattered, outdated, multi-pack underwear to Tommy John, they got a lot to say about it because it's so good, it's so comfortable. Men's underwear, no wedgie guarantee, staple waistbands, designed to move with you. They have dress shirts, undershirts that stay tucked in always. I wear the lounge wear around the house at night, go anywhere apparel. Boardroom boxing class. Ladies have the new Air collection, quick drying, seamlessly bonded edges. Listen, Tommy John is so sure that you're gonna love their loungewear underwear t-shirts. It's backed by the best pair you'll ever wear, or it's free guarantee. That means don't love your first pair, full refund. TommyJohn.com, code HER, 20% off your first order.
Exchanges and affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Saturday, the season's biggest off-season signings is a deal with their new team. First Bryce Harper and the Phillies take on 33-minute Braves. And the Giants face off against Manny Machado with the Padres. It all starts at 4 Eastern, 1 Pacific on FS1 and the Fox Sports Network.
Phillies, actually, Harper's not the only guy they signed this year. David Robertson, the Yankee closer, Gene Segura was on there, Andrew McCutcheon. So the Phillies actually spent a bunch of money. Harper's the big signing. My takeaway is, though, these 10, 12-year contracts. I love Bryce Harper. He's from Vegas. I know he had met his dad. I just think halfway through the contract, he's out of his prime, and you're on the hook for another $200 million. I just don't get it. I mean, that's why the NFL, even if you have a bad contract in the NFL, boom, you can get out of it in about 10 minutes. Something happened this weekend. A story broke, and for many people, they will say, yeah, I told you the guy was allowed about blah, blah, blah. Big Baller brand, it's been discovered, got ripped off. smart people got taken to the bank?
Smart people get taken advantage of all the time. However much money it is really doesn't matter. It's the principle of it. But yeah, I mean, you really should be rooting for him to succeed. He's going against the grain and creating their own brand. So the people that rooted against it or rooted for it to fail never made sense to me anyway.
All right, James Harrison, let's bring him on. What a perfect time for James Harrison. 15 years in the NFL, all-time Steelers sack leader, multiple Super Bowls, multiple Pro Bowls. So there's a lot of talk about it. Man, oh man, did you pick a good day. First of all, let's just start with Gronk. I think he came into the league and we saw him as a big, dopey football player. And at the end, I was like, savvy, situational, smart, hell of a blocker, Tom Brady teammate. What did you make of him as a player?
A very dominant player, especially, at his position. He put up numbers, in those 9 years that, are comparable to receivers, you know what I'm saying? People in his position, just being there, he's a good guy, he's funny, he can be goofy sometimes, very, very coachable, very approachable, personable,
You're one of the few people on the planet played against him, schemed against him, and then played with him. Was he different in the room than facing him?
He never really said anything. He was a good blocker. I didn't feel like he was really,
It wasn't a hot topic.
I think it's dependent on the relationship that you have with that person, which gives you the way you see them or how you respond to them, and therefore the lack of relationship. That makes it to where now you're just going off what you perceive to be that person because you don't have a deeper and a detailed understanding of them. As far as how you communicate with other people, gives them their perception of you and how you communicate with other people around there. So, I had come to my guess it is then a guy that's coming in, and
You were one of the bedrock guys, really. Like, so when he came in, he probably leaned on you a little bit. So you guys grew together.
We all grew together. When Ben first came in, it was a defensive team. The defense is what helped us to win a lot of games. And Ben, of course, he did his thing. And a lot of the things that he did was when he was scrambling. He scrambled and he'd make big plays because we could run the ball games play action. And then they hit with a long pass. So the people that are saying he's not a good teammate, that's their truth. That's how they feel. That's their understanding as far as their relationship they have with him. For me, I think Ben is a good teammate. I think Ben is a good leader. I think you have the offensive line that are coming up and, they're like, hey, Ben's a great leader. You got Marky Thompson, you got Ron Foster, and, Ben was a lot closer with his offensive line than he was with anybody else, in that organization. So that's true. I thought they might have had a weekly thing that they did where they got together. With Antonio and Le'Veon, maybe they felt like they should have been closer. They wanted to be closer, and that's far on both sides. On Ben, on them, but that's something that you want, and you guys should try to build a relationship. If it's not then say hey, let's meet up once a week and watch film or go eat, do something so that we can get a better understanding relationship between you and me.
Le'Veon Bell said something. I thought it was kind of nonsense when he said, I'm a person, I'm a human, I can't do my music here, and I can't do my video games. And my takeaway was I'm watching Juju Smith-Schuster create a real brand. And so maybe, and by the way, Juju's out there every day on Instagram, and they seem to embrace it. And I've always felt the Steelers, unlike the Packers, are very much about do your thing, just come and play football. So here was Le'Veon Bell about that.
I know how to be. What I mean by that is like, I'm an athlete, but it's not a human being. You know what I'm saying? It's like I still play video games, I still make music. It's like they don't allow you to be yourself. It's like they want you to be. If you want to be like you play football 24/7, you're not supposed to be playing video games and making music, playing basketball. You're not supposed to be doing that.
Okay, so like Le'Veon says, listen, playing music, basketball, they just want you to be all football. Can you feel that was the truth?
No, I didn't feel that way when I got there. If any place I felt like they want you to be off football, it was when I went to the Patriots. It's on social media and their facilities. That's what, that's what Bill did. That's what Bill goes by. Even when I posted the picture with Tom when I first got there, I didn't know that. But later, a day or two later, he was like,
NFL Network, I think, out there. So we're definitely doing that.
Days. I have draft, free agency, I have draft. So I think there's a lot more joy that goes on when the season ends than people think. Because you think about it, you kind of give everybody a little bit of rest. You wait for the season. The NFL limits what you can do. Okay, now we have the combine. We have to get our free agency. We have to rank all the players. Then we have the combine. And we got the draft. And then we got. So I don't think Arizona's made their mind up yet. I think I know where they're leaning, which is good, Kyler. But I don't think they've made their mind up.
I really don't think they've made their mind up. I mean, the draft isn't until April 25th. It's March 25th today.
Right.
So they still have quite a bit of time. A lot can happen between now and then. And it's no benefit to them to tell us what they're going to do unless it was obvious. We have number one pick. We need a quarterback, and the obvious number one pick in the draft. The best quarterback in college football. Like that whole scenario that it's up. It's like, duh, of course they're taking that player, but it's that you need to build on your team. So it does make a final decision. But even more interesting is that he told him he wouldn't be surprised if Gronk returned to the Patriots sometime in 2019. Rosenhaus told Peter King. Peter King wrote, Rosenhaus said it wouldn't shock him if Gronkowski decided to come back sometime in 2019. We'll see. There's nothing to indicate a return to football now. For now, there's a void in New England and the NFL. A really fun player, a really good player, walked away with something left to take.
Yeah, wait. What if he did decide at Thanksgiving or near that period when you can come back into the league? My body feels great. I've been hanging out in Arizona and Florida.
I don't know. I think Gronk, like you said, everybody thinks Gronk is just this big, goofy guy. He really actually is very smart. He's been smart with his money. He's managed his career well. I've known Gronk for a very long time. He's a good guy, and he's not going to make some rash decision about the rest of his career. He very close to his family. I'm sure he talked it over with the doctors. He's had a lot of injuries. He's talked about recovering from his injuries, exhausting that has been. So I don't think this is something that he could make a decision that he took lightly when he's just going to walk back into football. There's a lot of talk about him joining WWE too, which is the obvious chances for him. But don't forget, WWE is not easy on your body either. It's not like he's just going to be walking around the ring talking the whole time. He's going to have to do some physical stuff too. So that's not that simple of a transition either.
WWE is a 52-week
Finally, reaching this.
That's my life. That's not unusual for me. Can I sleep on this one? Because they don't have the money to pay for it. But when you look around and how big this industry has become, why can't we figure that out? I'm not saying give them this or give them that. I'm saying that when young men get to the NCAA tournament, let's find a way to get their parents and their brothers and sisters a plane ticket and a hotel room. I don't think that's asking too much.
It's funny, Joey. Years ago, there was all this talk about college football should just do like Division III, and they should just have like layers of playoffs, and that was always like. I've known people who've gone to bowl games and taken their family up to the Fiesta Bowl, and it's like it's a $6,000 weekend. So you're going to ask families, Ohio State Buckeye fans, and then after that bowl game, you go to the Cotton Bowl and the fun. Folks, this stuff's expensive for people. Like, there should be some sort of reservoir of money for families, obviously. Secondly, everybody loves all these playoff systems. They're expensive. My wife sometimes will ask, not a big sports fan, she'll be like, how do like all those Iowa State people travel across don't they have jobs? And I'm like, yeah. And they have to give up Fridays and Thursdays, and like, everybody loves the playoff system in the media. You're not paying to go to all these different places and fly your family to watch your kids play.
No, he's absolutely right. There should 100% be money set aside to just pick a game, whatever family. It doesn't have to be ridiculous. Whatever game the family wants to go to, you fly their parents and their brothers and sisters to the game. I mean, that's not too much to ask. It's ridiculous that families would have to sleep on their child's floor to watch them play. Taco Fall's mother had never seen him play a college basketball game and hadn't even seen him in 7 years.
This definitely should be taken care of.
I agree.
Enjoy the news.
Well, that's the news.
And thanks for stopping by.
The herd
We got
line.
a lot of great stuff left. We really do. I got some thoughts on a remarkable award was handed out this weekend that I think in football it did get a lot of headlines. It was fascinating. I want to talk about that. Plus, coming up next, Aaron Torres, great prospect, since shirts. Okay? They have a brand new. They have replaced that sloppy smock look of untucked dress shirt. These shirts are designed to be worn on top of one this weekend. And a lot of people think those shirts fit so well, they're made for bodies out of a magazine. Untrue, I wear them. Tall, thin, short, wide, long torso guy. Untuckit.com has a shirt for you. They master the proportions that determines how and where your shirt falls. Other brands miss on the shape, the size, the length. They have a new relaxed fit option for bigger dudes. Go to untuckit.com. They got their spring styles for now. Please use the promo code HERD. That'll get you 20% off. If you don't use that code, you won't get the discount. Untuckit.com, code HERD, H-E-R-D, for 20% off your purchases. They also have 25 retail brands around the country. Locations. All you got is tall, short, thin, wide, long torso. Untuck yourself. Untuckit.com, code HERD, 20% off.
You're checking out The Herd with Colin Cowherd. To hear more sports action, listen to Fox Sports Radio on iHeartRadio.
iHeartRadio has made it super easy to discover the best podcasts for whatever you're into. I mean, whatever. From true crime to history, comedy to food, and dozens of other topics. In fact, there's over 25,000 podcasts. But don't go wrong. The iHeartRadio app makes it easy to browse so you can listen offline. Like see how much you can save. Aaron Torres, my friend, we bring him on a few times a year. College basketball insider, Fox Sports Radio host. You've got multiple books you've written for college basketball. One, Wanted to Fund the 2010 Kentucky Wildcats. So here we go, Aaron. This is 10 minutes if you love college hoops, and there's been a lot to like about it. First of all, we've got no upsets this year, virtually no upsets, and the ratings are through the roof. Let's start with this. Is there a reason, or is it coincidental why I don't remember a year with fewer upsets?
Well, this is only the second year ever that all 1, 2, and 3 seeds advance to the second weekend.
Wow.
Yeah, and so I don't think there's any reason other than that it's this weird kind of confluence of events where all of the good teams are really good, right? North Carolina's really good. Duke is really good. Virginia, for all their struggles, is playing better. They're kind of...
They have an NBA guy.
Yep, they have an NBA guy. Kentucky, the same. Even the teams that don't have the NBA guys like Tennessee, old experience. They play together 3-4 years. And so I just think it was a year that all season long, it felt like those top 6-7 teams, you include Gonzaga, maybe Michigan State. It always felt like they were better than everybody else and significantly better all season. We're seeing it in this tournament.
Okay, let's go to the call, the no call against RJ Barrett, right? Like he pushed, right? It should be a call, right? And my takeaway is late in games, poor college, they don't call pass interference on Hail Marys. Refs swallow the whistle. That's what it felt like to me. Were you bothered by it?
No, I really wasn't, and I've never been blame the ref guy at the end of games. It just felt like, listen, it was a hotly contested game all year. Obviously, UCF, they're the only team in the tournament with a guy that's 7'6", right? Like every play at the rim could be a foul one way or the other. And there was 2 or 3 calls that could have gone against UCF at various points throughout the game. They didn't. That one happened to go against Central Florida, obviously the 5th foul. By the way, I would mention Zion Williamson, the and one. They missed a shot on that possession and got an offensive rebound.
Thank you.
So I'm just saying, is the refs didn't cost anybody. By the way, UCF had 2 good looks at the buzzer.
They had an alley-oop dunk that would have sealed the game, and then Duke came back and either hit a 2 or a 3, but it was a 5-point swing, wasn't it, or a 4?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I think they came back and hit the 3. But oh, by the way, here's the other one too. How about the shot clock violation? We couldn't tell if it hit the rim. I thought they were going to take the points off. Exactly.
Players who have been Griffin, to me, he's an NBA star. What are your people saying?
Sean Kemp, by the way. Little Sean Kemp.
I will look at that
With
with
hops the power.
Did he go high school to
He did, but I'm just saying in general, the kind of...
There's some Sean Kemp.
Yeah,
Yes.
the power to his game.
I see this guy as a star.
Listen, I see him as a star too, absolutely. I don't think, and I've said this on all the platforms, I went on with Chris Broussard and Rob Parker on their radio show the other day. I said, there is no chance. And by the way, this was why I was in favor of him coming back and playing, because God forbid if some kind of major injury happened, he's still going to go number one. Nobody is passing up on the chance to have this guy. I think he's going to be a star. I can't ever remember a guy looking this awesome, this dominant in college. I mean, look at yesterday. And this is something that's kind of crazy. They have not been the same team since he went down and since he came back. On this guy to be like superstar, 2, 3, 4 best players in the league for the next 15 years, I can totally buy that.
Yeah, by the way, he's going to go to the NBA. He's going to have better weight training. He's going to eat better. The field at this point.
Oh, I take the field, no doubt.
One of the two best teams I've seen. My thing about Duke is they have 4 NBA guys, but there is one problem with Duke.
They can't shoot threes. I mean, they have like then you could argue of everyone left in the tournament, if you want to say even just like 1 seeds, 2 seeds, the real contenders, they have by far the most glaring weakness, which is they shoot 30% from the three-point.
They're not built for 2019 basketball.
They're just not built for 2019 basketball. If you have one of those guys, that's fine. You have all 3. And I think you even saw it in their opening round game for people who didn't see it.
They struggled for a while.
North Dakota State packed it in. Central Florida packed it in. Make them make jump shots. You see yesterday, I'm telling you, Zion had 32. Nobody else played well on that team. And by the way, this regional, just this weekend, forget the Final Four, forget North Carolina, Virginia, whoever they may play. This weekend, they have Virginia Tech, who already beat them once. They got Michigan State, who is tough as you know what. I mean, you have to be when Tom Izzo's yelling at you like that, right? Like, yeah. LSU has a bunch of NBA guys as well. But if you gave me Duke on the field this weekend in D.C., I would probably take Duke. But if you give me the field, the other 15 teams, I will absolutely take Duke.
Okay, in the last several years, I can make an argument the best college basketball program's not Duke, it's Carolina. So Carolina, unlike Kentucky and Duke, isn't winning the recruiting battle. How's Roy Williams doing it? Because I think the last 4 years, Carolina's been in 2 national title games. I think they're the best program right now.
It's unbelievable, and it's ironic because that huge academic scandal that went on for years, it really cost them in recruiting. Like Brandon Ingram was going to go to North Carolina, and everybody's telling him, I'm not saying Duke necessarily did this, but everyone's telling him they might not be eligible for the NCAA tournament. Yeah, Jason Tatum, all those guys. And so I think that the bottom line with North Carolina is I think Roy Williams maybe took some guys that he might not have taken, but it worked out for the best. And as you said, he's got the blend of the young guys, the old guys.
And the old guys, by the way, are unselfish because the young guys are the NBA guys, and his old guys are 22 years old, but they don't need to be stars. They know they're not NBA guys.
And it's unbelievable because I think this is the toughest thing that nobody talks about, right? Everyone's like, well, how come Duke has no depth? Well, how come Kentucky has no depth? It's because when you're recruiting the best players every year, you don't want to come for 3 years and wonder year to year, who are they bringing in next year, right? And so that's why Duke has no depth. That's why Kentucky in past years has struggled with depth. North Carolina, they found those guys that are willing to, one, maybe even sit on the bench for a year or 2, not be a star year 2, year 3, maybe year 4 they're star, maybe year 4 they're not. But the bottom line is they buy into what they're doing. And as you said, Colin, they consistently win it at the same
Yeah, I think if Carolina faced Duke again, I think Duke could be in a little bit of trouble because Carolina can get hot from the outside. His name is Aaron Torres. He's a college basketball insider. He works for Fox Sports Radio. Good football stuff around the corner as well. Good seeing you, Aaron. Hour 3 next on LA. It's third.
You're listening to The Herd with Colin Cowherd. Colin is live weekdays at noon to 3 Eastern, 9 a.m. to noon Pacific. Last hour on The Herd.
One of the smartest NFL players. Gronk was incredibly coachable. Gronk could have left multiple times for money, but he knew that Tom Brady was there. I'm setting the tone for a marketer. He's got the one name factor. It's not called the Rush Limbaugh Show. It's called Rush. And that's the way marketing works. Remember the movie? They were calling the Facebook, and somebody came in and said, just call it Facebook. Google, Yahoo, Amazon. There's a reason, one word. Second factor, he's a physical freak. People are busy in life. They don't have time for subtlety and nuance. Silent jumps from a television set. upsets. There haven't been a lot of crazy finishes. There's, the other big star plays at a college. He's already out. John Morant, that most you don't watch. This is what a superstar looks like at 18 years old. This is what they look like. 16 years old. Actor, physical specimen. He retired. There's two things about Rob Gronkowski. Number one is college football does a lot of spread offense. So like tight ends in college don't block anymore. So the NFL is struggling to find college. TJ Hawkinson, who's probably the most underrated player, but he blocks in college.
Desire, first of all, do you want to do it? It's not about can you do it. It's will you do it. And a lot of those big tight ends, 250-pound Jimmy Graham, 250-pound Travis Kelce, not a knock against them. But they don't want to block because it's hard. It hurts. It's not fun. It really is not fun. It's not fun.
I love that, Mike. But I got to tell you something about Gronk. When Gronk came into this league, you saw him and I saw him as just a big dumb football player, goofy. But over the course of time, Gronk became one of the smartest NFL players. He did the opposite of sometimes what misguided athletes do. Gronk was incredibly coachable. As he physically wore down, wasn't as fast. He accelerated his blocking skills. Gronk could have left multiple times more money. A lot of stars do that. But he knew that Tom Brady was the perfect fit and Belichick was the perfect coach. Athletes spend their money unwisely. Gronk has never spent a dime of his. He's legendary. Gronk came into this league as a big, dopey goofball. Talented, I'm not denying that. He was talented. But he actually became really wise and really smart. And that he could have chased a lot of things, and he didn't. And he became incredibly coachable. And he accelerated his blocking skills. And he became an incredible ally to Tom Brady. And he took care of his body, so by the end of the year, last year, in the two biggest games, he was arguably the best guy in the field. Gronk admitted that he came into this league and he wanted to have a lot of fun. And I'm not anti-fun. But Gronk, instead of pushing back at his coach and pushing back at the system and pushing back at a very complex New England system, Gronk said, you know what? It's better for me, it's better for the team if I'm more focused. Remember this moment by Gronk at the podium.
We got yelled at. We're not allowed to talk about celebrations. That's what we got told, but I kind of want to talk about it. But I kind of don't because I'm in trouble. So I don't know what to do. So I just had to be smart. So I just keep it there.
Gronk's a big personality. But Gronk understood this place is good for me. This quarterback's good for me. This coach is good for me. Learning to block is good for me. Working really hard is good for me. It's okay to be a big personality and also fit within my business and big personalities. But they can appreciate having good bosses and folks. I have a personality. It rubs some people the wrong way. But I try to never take advantage or never underestimate the value of a really good boss, really good management, and a really good system. I know, it's such a sellout. Yes, our shows sell out. And some bands sell out, but they still don't have to compromise on their artistic value. Gronk entered the league as a big dumb gold guy, right? And when he leaves the NFL, and players who are stars with big personalities, you should take a look at Gronk. You never make more money in endorsements than when you're playing in AFC championships and Super Bowls. Sometimes you gotta reduce a little of your personality, just a little, not all of it, to fit into a structure and a system. Sports loves personalities. Zion Williamson, by the way, I think has a great personality. But systems and cultures win. Personalities don't. Gronk reduced his just a little bit and leads a first ballot all-time, arguably greatest Arizona, hanging out with my college daughter. Well, it's Arizona, so it's kind of warm, but it's getting close to like 80, 85 degrees there. By the way, you're warned. If you're going to climb a mountain when it's 85 degrees, bring some lotion and water. Probably will do that next time. Time for spring cleaning. Spend time sprucing up your house, your yard, your garage. Also, get a Casper mattress. All right, Casper mattress combines 4 layers of pressure, relieving foams, all-night comfort, breathable foams, keep you cool at night. They also have bedding frames, dog bed. Casper has everything you need to create a perfect sleep environment. Free shipping, free returns on all mattresses. So you order it, try it for 100 nights risk-free. Don't like it, they'll come get it, ship it out, give it to a charity. All your money back. You'll love sleeping in a Casper, I do. Casper.com, and the code is HERD, HERD. That code gives you additional fees may apply.
Weekdays at noon to 3 Eastern, 9 a.m.
Pick the car you want. Car.com, true price. Ran off MSRP. Success in life equals equity. The more successful you are, the more passes you're given if you make a mistake. He's successful, he's smart. Bill Belichick can whip in a draft pick, but he's Bill Belichick. The Raiders, John Gruden, traded away Khalil Mack. Khalil Mack's a great player. He's really expensive. They're paying him what to pay quarterbacks. Gruden said, I'm not going to pay a pass rusher that. This weekend, the Sloan Analytics Conference gave John Gruden's trade of Khalil Mack the highest award as the best transaction. Now, analytic people like draft picks and cheaper players. You know that about analytics. They don't think paying a lot for individual stars generally makes sense. There are exceptions, quarterbacks, dominant NBA players. But here's what the Raiders got for Khalil Mack. 2 first-rounders. And it's the greatest draft for defensive players in 20 years, with all sorts of edge rushers. And Gruden's got more first-round picks than anybody. He got 2 first-round picks, and he's got much money. Now, Bill Belichick, by the way, traded Chandler Jones, and they had no pass rush. For who they cut 2 hours later, and the second-round pick makes $23 million a year. And when you got to pay Mitch Trubisky in a couple of years, you're going to have a problem with depth. Did we blister Gruden because, it's John Gruden, he's been out of the sport for 10 years? The Sloan Analytics Conference says, if you look at the value of what he got, it's a great transaction. Football makes us emotional, but it is interesting. Success equals equity. Warren Buffett has been investing in newspapers the last 15 years. They have not been good investments. But he's Warren Buffett. And he mostly is a billionaire, and he makes good investments. So when Warren Buffett invests money in something, we're like, well, it's just a great... No, investing in newspapers really is not a great investment. And it hasn't turned out to be one of his top 50% investments. So anyway, I thought it was new. I know success is equity, but Belichick did something, got virtually nothing in return, and Gruden got a ton in return, and it's a great defensive draft, and he's got more picks than anybody. And so the analytic people at Sloan MIT conference, they liked it. They thought it was great. And with that, many years in the NBA, over a decade, one of my favorite guests, and we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Katino Mobley joining us today. The best dressed man in our network. Coaches this year. 3 of the 4 best records in the NBA. The coaches named Nick Nurse, Mike Malone, and Mike Budenholzer. They're not famous. I know the Lakers are now addicted to famous people in their franchise. It's like, by and large in the NBA, nobody knew who Popovich was before he was Greg Popovich and winning titles. Like famous coaches, generally, that means they were successful doing something else, and coach is an absolute grind. I'm not a big fan of famous coaches. I want to shift to this. There are times in basketball, which has always been a team game, where a wildly talented scorer, Kyrie Irving, can struggle with a coach that has a strong system. Could I make the argument it's nobody's fault? But when you give me the Celtics numbers, with and without Kyrie Irving, our radio audience can't see this, and there's too many numbers to read. They are significantly better without Kyrie. They average almost 10 points a game more. They shoot better. Their spacing's better. Can I just argue, Coutinho, they're just not a good fit? Nothing against either. A coach, a player. Well, Who are the 10 biggest personalities he retired today? Who were yesterday? Who are the 10 biggest personalities in sports? But they've been money where their mouth is. They were not just talkers and funny and glib. They were great. A top 10 list in best for last coming up. Just like you, want more energy. I'm in my mid-50s now and hike 2 mountains in Arizona. 1 small, 1 big. Camelback's tough. There's a family from Arizona, family-run business, and driver Gary, world-class scientist. And for the record, met him last week, incredible shape. He wanted to stay active, hike, bike, and climb with his kids in Arizona. Not gonna let his age beat him. Energy, strength, drive, that's everything. Clinically tested ingredients that increase natural testosterone levels. Get it at Walgreens, Vitamin Shop, GNC. Go to mdriveformen.com and type in the code HERD. That gets you 20% off your M-Drive purchase. Basically gives you more energy and drive as you age. mdriveformen.com, code HERD at checkout. We find your truck. He wanted to hike and bike and climb in Arizona with his kids. And believe me, Gary, not only a world-class scientist, but he's ripped. mdriveformen.com.
You're hearing a replay of The Herd with Colin Cowherd. You're calling live right here, weekdays from noon to 3 Eastern, 9 a.m. to noon Pacific.
Accidentally flooding a living room. Oh no, taking a joyride. We've covered it. Talk to farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers.
Directly from National Fire Insurance Exchange Center for its products not available in every state.
Personalities, and then they dry up on the field. They're more personality than they are than they are productive. Gronk is not one of those. I thought today we'd have fun. We'd have a list. I call it your money where your mouth is. They had mouths, they talked, they were celebrities, they were personalities, but they always delivered in the biggest spots. Here's our money where your mouth is list. Number 10. John Daly. He won 2 majors. He won actually a PGA championship as a he has about a half decade weight belts. And he is without question not only the biggest personality in the history of the UFC, but for a while, not anymore, was the best fighter, pound for pound, in the UFC. Number 8. Andre Agassi. Flashiest tennis player of all time. Big mouth, big hair. He was Bjorn Borg meets Bon Jovi. And while he was doing this, he won 8 majors. And upon his retirement, the BBC said he was perhaps the biggest worldwide star in tennis history. The 2 or 3 tennis stars in my life: Serena, John McEnroe, and I think Andre Agassi. By the way, Pete Sampras was a great player. Yvonne Lendl, Jimmy Connors, Bjorn Borg. But to me, Agassi is perhaps the biggest star. Number 7. Charles Barkley. You forget how likable, because he is so likable now. Charles was not under trouble. He was the anti-Jordan. He had no interest being a role model. In fact, the first time Charles really became nationally a big deal was when he did a commercial for Nike saying, "I am not a role model. I do not want to be a role model." He was frequently involved in fights, although as he got more handsome as he aged, he avoided the fights. He stayed on the periphery as he became a TV star. He once elbowed a player from Angola in the Olympics, which was seen as really over the top. But he also was one of the great players, transition, low post, scoring, and he's now one of the great TV personalities in America.
Number 6.
Manny being Manny Ramirez. He once left a game, disappeared into the green monster room into the bathroom in the middle of a game. He once cut off. This is the moment he cut off Johnny Damon. he cut off the cutoff throw. Rob Gronkowski. It appeared for a while his off seasons appeared to be one really long post cruise, but he cleaned it up. Never spent any of the money he made. Worked hard, played hard. 3 Super Bowl wins, 5 Super Bowl appearances in 9 years. And this year, as he just retired, he was a go-to star, blocker, a catcher, red zone guy. You can say what you want about Gronk. When the light was on in the biggest games, he was Tom Brady's favorite, even at the end of his career.
Number 4.
Dennis Rodman, big winning presidents, no promotional tour. He was an outrageous personality, hooked up with Madonna, covered in electrodes all over his hair every week. Say this for Dennis, though, 7 straight years, led the NBA in rebounding, led my lifetime. There's not even a question. He is the biggest star who didn't score points in basketball. Almost always in the NBA. Even if you're a good defensive player like Kareem, you got to score points. Rodman couldn't shoot. He was kind of Draymond before Draymond, but with even more personality. Dennis Rodman.
Number 3.
I'd say Deion Sanders, prime time. Neon Deion, flashy suit, big personality. He released at one point the rap album, High on MC Hammer. He's the only person to ever appear in a Super Bowl and World Series. He's the best corner cover of all time, and the best punt returner of all time. He didn't tackle much, even though that piece of video there. He wasn't great against the run, but in terms of just locking down a great pass receiver, huge personality. That was the NFL level.
Number 2.
I'm gonna go Shaq. I mean, he had to, I've always defended him. He had to leave Orlando. He was simply too big. I mean, he was just a mega star in America. He called himself the Big Air Star. He tried to become a rap star and a television star during his playing days. Some of his movies were good. Blue Chips was good. Kazam did not win an Oscar. That was still one of the great movies, man. Kobe Bryant was moving into his prime, and Shaq was the finisher. So, to me, Shaq is the second biggest money where his mouth is. Big personality, absolutely delivered on the court.
Number 1.
It's Muhammad Ali. If you put Muhammad Ali, was the first trash talk you're doing this weekend.
Yes.
So it was a warm weather sunny this weekend.
It rained a little bit. Actually, I was out of town Friday, but it was nice mostly.
Okay, so I was in a place that I didn't see a cloud all weekend, but for much of the country, we are moving out of winter and into the spring. And every place I've ever lived, including Los Angeles, Connecticut, well, you get rain in the spring and you need windshield. Michigan, they hung a windshield. James Harrison and all that Steeler stuff, and Rob Gronkowski, Aaron Torres gave us 10 great minutes of college basketball. It really feels like to me Duke and Carolina are on a collision course. They're built differently. Duke's got all these phenomenal freshmen. Carolina's got a couple of good freshmen, but some upperclassmen. And Carolina matches up really well with Duke. I also like teams sometimes that are built for the tournament. Michigan State beat Michigan during the year, but I think Michigan is better than Michigan State for the tournament. So some teams I think are built for the tournament. They've got some upperclassmen maybe. They've got maybe a better in-game coach. I like Michigan and Duke and Carolina. The 3 teams are really think the best I've seen this year. We'll see tomorrow.
You're checking out The Herd with Colin Cowherd. To hear more sports action, listen to Fox Sports Radio on iHeartRadio.
If you're like me, you're hearing lots of talk about listening to podcasts, right? But what is a podcast? Well, podcasts are audio shows you can stream or download. They range from entertaining to informative, and they cover just about any topic you can imagine. From true crime to comedy, politics, history, even aliens. Yeah, the iHeartRadio app makes it simple to find a podcast for whatever topic that interests you. Just open the iHeartRadio app, tap the podcast tab on the bottom of the screen to begin your podcast adventure.
NBC News Radio, I'm Brian Shaw. Top House Democrats on the field reported the investigation into Russian interference in the 2016 presidential election. 6 Democratic House Committee chairs sent a letter to Attorney General Bill Barr saying his summary of Special Counsel Robert Mueller's probe is not sufficient for Congress. They're demanding the full unredacted report no later than April 2nd. NBC News says Michael Evans presented Michael Jackson
From Central America and Cuba had already crossed from Guatemala into Mexico. They decided to form a caravan over the weekend. The new government of leftist Mexican President Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador has pledged to regulate the movement of people and offer jobs and benefits.
Prime Minister Theresa May's negotiated deal on Brexit has failed to find a majority in the British Parliament. A dad who lost his 6-year-old daughter in the Sandy Hook school massacre in Connecticut is dead from an apparent suicide. Newtown Police Chief James Viadero reflects on the life Jeremy Rickman lived and how this could happen.
His police department is society's forever within a moment. And yes, I think it goes without saying, the loss of a child, especially at that age, and to be that individual, life was taken, is tragic.
You're listening to the latest from NBC News Radio.
You're listening to The Herd with Colin Cowherd. Colin is live weekdays at noon to 3 Eastern, 9 a.m. to noon Pacific. Previously on The Herd.
There's currently 25 Duke players in the NBA. Only 4 average more than 15 points. Duke players have a very spotty NBA record. It is so well run at Duke. And then you go from that to a clown show.
New day in The Herd.
You guys can laugh at me all you want.
This is The Herd with Colin Cowherd.
I'm setting the tone.
Broadcasting live from Los Angeles. The Herd with Colin Cowherd starts now.
Here we go. This is The Herd. Wherever you may be and however you may be listening, we are live in Los Angeles on iHeartRadio, Fox Sports Radio. 1 hour from now, our Colin was right, our Colin was wrong, and there are plenty of both. Joy Taylor is joining me in a Monday. It was a magical, magical weekend. March Madness, we all loved it.
It's amazing.
Amazing. So much fun, so much urgency. So let me start with this. Ratings are up 29%. Excuse me. They're up 8%. They're the highest ratings in 29 years. And whenever ratings go up, everybody tries to guess why the ratings going up. It's gambling. It's not gambling. We've been gambling on the Final Four forever. It's not gambling. Well, let me tell you why the ratings are up. Zion Williamson. CBS has a Zion count. All right, college basketball, let's be honest, has become like a 2-3 week sport. It's the honeymoon of marriage. It's great for about 10 days, but it's not reality. Zion Williamson is a superstar. This is what superstars look like at 17 years old. If he goes to the New York Knicks, he is going to blow past Giannis, Kawhi, Paul George, Westbrook, Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Embiid, Ben Simmons. In name value, in star value, he is going to blow by them because he's got 3 factors which are massively important to superstars. Number 1, the name factor. Zion, Oprah, Iowa Stern, Hannity, Rush, Pele, Ronaldo, Kobe. I know it sounds kooky, but that one name factor is a marketer's dream. And the fact that he has the letter Z is even crazier, which is another perfect letter for a marketer. He's got the one name factor. It's not called Rush Limbaugh Show. It's called Rush.
That's all I need. I'll get that low ride Sunday. That's all I need. Everybody say, ooh, there ain't no place I'd rather be. I'm talking about right here, right now. That's all I need. That's all I need. You keep telling me to make it, yeah. Took a spot where we can stay late. We finish mine's never wasted, cause that's where I'm from. That's all I need. Ooh, the place I'd rather be. The place I'd rather be. Ain't no different.
At Westcon Credit Union, we believe in something we call the power of we. As in, we don't think you should settle for just any basic checking account. Because anyone in SoCal can open a Westcom checking account and be on their way to earning